Oh boy. Oh boy. Did I upset some people on that last video. The last video, which you can see right over there, wherever it's going to end up on the screen, was titled, Harley Davidson no longer has my business. And it wasn't even about me. I was trying to make a point. But dang, man, everybody came out of the hater woods on this. We had one guy that came out and said, well, this is just like a message board. Everybody hated on Harley. I was like, man, I ain't hating on Harley. I got two. I got a 2015 lowrider and a 98 Glide, baby. Not a Glide, but classic. My fault. I'm thinking about a Glide. I want to get a Glide. So I'm like, okay, I read this article about a millennial, either that or a Z generation, whatever they call it, younger peoples. And he laid out a foundation of why Harley Davidson's turn him off. Which, you know what, I love to debate all these kind of subjects. It gets kind of hairy in the comments section, but at the same time, it's a good debate, and hopefully people learn about stuff. Then another one came over Harley fanboys. And you notice I used that as the title, right? The Harley fanboys always go around degrading everybody because what they ride. I don't want to dress up like a pirate. That kind of stuff. So it's obvious you have two generations on opposite sides of what being a motorcyclist, biker, whatever you want to call it, is all about. And it's so interesting now that I'm older and knowing what or how I look at things compared to the way they do is like night and day. I have this one right here. Right here. I've heard the exact statement 1,000 times from young riders. Quote, the bikes are nice, but I don't want to be associated with that kind of culture. Culture meaning the drunk biker acting like a jerk image. Do we really do that? I'm just, asking for a friend's, brother's, cousin's, mother's, dad's, uncle. Are we really like that? And if you sit back and you're honest with yourself, yeah, I know a lot of them kind of guys. And unfortunately, they are rah-rah Harley boys. And I'm not trying to be derogatory towards them. But no other motorcycle is good as theirs. Which, hey, I believe you have to be happy, be excited, be proud of the motorcycle you have. Now, I have to say, my 2015 lowrider, I was excited, but when I found that 98 gem of a classic, I was, it is like a new year to me. So yeah, you want to be proud of what you're riding, but that doesn't mean you bash somebody else. Because actually what you're doing is driving them out of the motorcycle scene by I guess you can say hate? I don't know. Now, he felt it himself. I don't want to wear leather vests and forget to shave for the weekend to be cool. Just want to ride. And unfortunately, a lot of us older guys have forgot about that. It's always been about the ride. It's been two wheels that has banded together a whole kind of culture with all kinds of subcultures to it. And it doesn't matter what you ride, because you know why? We all face the same obstacles regardless of manufacturer of bike. Safety. That's the biggest thing that we all face together, is those left-hand turns, or I didn't see you there, or oops, I was texting. We all face that. Young and old. So right there should bond us together a little bit, where we don't go out and say, hey, Harley Davidson is the best. That way of thinking actually is like moving out. Nobody cares anymore because everybody knows Harleys might be assembled here in the U.S. for U.S. sales, but their parts ain't American. And you can go into it goes through an American company to finance, whatever. Whatever. But I can tell you what, there are obstacles that Harley Davidson has right now. If you look at any of the videos, you'll see it. Price, 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 price. And 2023 is coming up to be a bad year. They're saying bad recessions. So you really think somebody's going to come up with the prices that they're asking for the Sportster S? I don't think so. Not now. And a lot of these kids are straddled with student debt loans. I don't want to wear a leather vest we got there, just want to ride. The branding seems to attract people that can say nothing good about anyone if they aren't on a Harley. And I've heard that one before. Oh boy, I've heard that one before. You go to a bike night, you got a drunk guy going out there slobbering, dressed up as a pirate, as these young kids say. And next thing you know, they're causing hell because somebody doesn't ride a Harley Davidson. So I can see where these younger kids are coming from. I really can. I can see where they're coming from. And how do we change that? I don't know. If you're all, everybody's going to be loyal to the brand that they're loyal to. But they also can't forget, hey, at least it's two wheels. You want to go for a ride? Do you want to go, for a 500-mile, let's get all this stress and all the anxiety out of our lives deal? Or do you want to sit there banging on somebody because that's what they could afford? Or if that's what they like? So I can see why a lot of people in the previous video said, no, man, we're sick of the fanboys. We're sick of the Harley fanboys. And let me say, yeah, I have Harleys, 2 of them. I've had many motorcycles. I prefer a Harley. But I also like other stuff like the Boulevards. I had one, just got rid of it. I like all kinds of bikes. I love Triumphs. The Ducatis are awesome too. Maybe one of these days a BMW is in my future. I ain't gonna care if, hey, it ain't a Harley. But I'm at that age point where it doesn't bug me, where you got the younger ones that it does bug them. And you're really driving them away. It's not that they're not manly like a lot of some of the people in there. Well, they're not manly, they're PC. No, it has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with that. It has something to do with price point and the way they view the motorcycle community. And you got to admit, when you're at a bar, you get somebody stupid, they really make all of us look bad. Just saying. What say you? Do you think that they have a legitimate concern when it comes to guys on Harley saying, hey, you're no good, you're puke, you're riding that Japanese thing, or you ride with shoes on? Hell, I wear Jordans or Pumas on my stuff. It's whatever's comfortable. People come back safety reasons. I get that, blah, blah, blah. But let me know in the comments section what you guys and gals think of Harley fanboys. Can't wait to see this one. Rock on. And don't forget to subscribe to Insane Wheels, my newest channel over on YouTube. Everything Harley talk, motorcycle related. It's going to be a great time over there.